Hello,
Hello,
my
my
wonderful
wonderful
viewers.
viewers.
You're
You're
welcome
welcome.
once again to Frequency Online Maths. Today, we are going to talk about an important topic in mathematics called what? Integral what? Calculus. Now, what is this integral calculus all about? I'm going to refresh your memory on what? Differentiation. Remember that differentiation is the rate of change of what? One quantity with respect to what? Another. Now, integration is the reverse of what? Differentiation. Reverse of differentiation. Integration as reverse of what? Integration as reverse of what? Differentiation. So let me recall your mind. In differentiation, if you have y is equals to 2x, this one is the what? Independent variable. This one is the what? Dependent variable. So the dependent variable and the independent variable. For example, if they tell you differentiate this, it will be what? Dy over the x is equals to what? 2. If you want to differentiate this thing now, dy over the x is what? 2. So that is what? Differentiation. Using the power rule in differentiation, y is equals to axn. So dy over the x is equals to this anyway times invisible one here, it will be axn minus 1. With this, you can solve probably any question in what? This differentiation. So when I differentiate these two x, it will give me what? 2. Now we come to what? Integration. Let me write it. In integral calculus, we wish to bring back the function y when its differential coefficient okay, let me write it well. when its when its differential coefficient dy over the x is given. This reverse process to find y when dy over the x is given is called integration. So this reverse process of finding y when the y over the x is given is called what? Differentiation. For example, if I have what? Y is equals to what? Sorry, the y over the x is equals to what? 2x. Now, because I told you that differentiation is the reverse of what? Integration is the reverse of what? Differentiation. Now, somebody can say, I have known what differentiation means. Therefore, the finding back my y function, this thing must have been in this form. Y is equals to what? X squared. Before they differentiate it to get this. Are you following now? So finding back the y function is called what? Integration. That's the reverse of what? Differentiation. I move this thing back to where? This point. Are you following now? I move this thing from here to what? This point. So that is what? Integration. Now, this thing is what? Y is equals to what? X squared. Another person might say, because I know what differentiation is, this thing, he can make arguments and say, no, uncle, this thing is not y is equals to x squared. That his own is y, that his own is what? Y is equals to x squared plus 3. The person is correct. Another person can say, uncle, no, I don't agree with this person. That my own is what? Y is equals to x squared minus 1 million. This person is correct. This person is also what? Correct. Now, this integration, this problem of this person is correct and this person is wrong now brings us to what we call what? Constant in what? Integration. So if I say integral of what? 2x dx. Remember that this thing is what? Integral of what? 2x dx. This thing is what? The integrand, the integrand. This one is the what? Integral. Then the solution we will get in this thing is what? The integral. So this thing is elongated x. Elongated s. So this one is what? With respect to what? X. Anytime you see the x attached beside what? And integral this thing, it means with respect to. Now, when we integrate this thing, I will not tell you the formula now, but it's what? X squared. Now, because of this argument, uncle, that is x squared minus 100. Because if you differentiate this thing, x squared plus 3, differentiating this one is a constant, is 0. Differentiating this one is a constant. That's the reason why we are putting what? Plus c. This c is called the what? Arbitrary, arbitrary, arbitrary what? Constant. The meaning of the arbitrary because it can take any numerical what? Value. That's the reason it is called what? Arbitrary. And it can take any numerical value. This c might be minus 1 million. This c might be minus what? 3. That is the meaning of what? Arbitrary what? Constant. It can take any what? Numerical value. It can be determined if extra information is what? Given. Do you understand? So that is it. Let me clean this. So if you have integral of g of x, the x is equals to what? Y plus c. So I'm going to give you some rules in what? Integration. The first rule is what? Sum rule. Sum rule. Sum rule is telling us that if you have integral of f plus g, that is equals to what? Integral of f. Remember that this thing is what? The x. The x. That is equals to what? Integral of f, the x, plus integral of what? G, the x. So if you have something like, for example, if I have integral of, I don't want to be giving an example. If I give example on this one, I don't want this video to be long. So if I have integral of 5 plus 6 dx is equals to what? I hope this thing is showing you. So it's equals to what? Integral of 5 dx plus integral of 6 dx. So integral of 5 will give me what? 5x plus 6x, which will give me what? Plus c. Remember your c, which will give me what? 11x plus c. So we have another one. Let me clean this side. Let me clean all of this. So we have another one. Difference rule. Difference rule. Where we have integral of f minus g dx is equals to integral of f dx minus integral of g dx. So for example, if you have integral of x minus 5 dx, Okay, let me even use. I don't even remember the value I used. The first one is equals to integral of x dx minus integral of 5 dx. So we are going to have integral of x is what? X 1 plus 1 all over 1 plus 1. Then minus integral of 5 is what? 5x. Then put your distance plus integration constant, arbitrary constant. So we are going to have x squared all over 2 minus 5x plus c. So another rule is multiplication multiplication by constant rule. So if you have integral of cf of x dx is equals to what? This thing will come out. We have c integral of f of x dx. So example, if you have integral of 5x dx is equals to 5 integral of x dx. This 5 will come out. So we are going to have 5 integral of this will be 5 times x 2 all over 2 plus our c. So we are going to have 5x squared all over 2 plus c. So this is our answer. So another one, we have another rule. See the rule here. The rule is we have power rule. Power rule. Power rule. Power rule is telling us if you have integral of x raised to the power of n. The power rule is what we are using to solve all these things, but I don't want to tell you. So if you have this, it will be integral of x. It will be what? It will be x raised to the power of n plus 1 all over n plus 1 plus what? C. So if you have something like integral of x squared is equals to what? X squared plus 1 all over 2 plus 1 plus your what? Arbitrary constant. So I'm going to have x3 all over 2 plus c. These are what? Answer. So another this thing, another rule is what? See another rule. Power rule. We have exponential rule. Exponential rule. If you have integral of e raised to the power of x is equals to e raised to the power x plus arbitrary constant. Example, if you have integral of e raised to the power x is equals to e raised to the power x plus arbitrary constant. So another rule we have um, reciprocal rule. Reciprocal rule. If you have integral of 1 over x dx is equals to ln of x plus c. Remember that derivative of ln of x is what? 1 over x. So integral of 1 over x is now ln of x plus what? C. So which other rule? Which other rule? So another rule is what? Constant rule. Constant rule. So constant rule is telling us that if you have integral of what? A dx that is equals to what? A x plus what? C. For example, if you have integral of 5 dx is equals to 5x plus what? C. So that is what constant rule is telling us. So you can just, in this reciprocal rule, you can just say the absolute value of what? X. They are still what? You know that absolute value of a number, for example, numbers like 2, they will tell you absolute value of what? 2. For example, 2. It means how far 2 is from where? 0. 1, 2. How far it is from 0. So you go 1, 2. The absolute value of 2 is also what? 2. They tell you absolute value of minus 2. It means how far minus 2 is from what? From where? 0. So you got minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. This one is 1, 2, 3. So it will be what? This one is 2, correct? Then minus 2. How far is it from 0? 1. So absolute value of minus 2 is also what? 2. So absolute value of numbers is always the positive number of that number. How far it is from what? 0. Thank you for watching and may God bless you. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.